I'm on Ross's side. I think you got to let the big dog keep eating.
Justin Marks doesn't think so.
Yeah, because like how often does the boss get on front of the mic and say,
At the end of the day,
he's the boss.
we all got bosses. And the Chevy campus.
He's the boss.
Yeah, what is that? The Chevy Development Center, what is it?
GM Tech
The
Center.
GM Tech Center is
On his property.
on Rick Hendrick's property for a reason. Kyle Larson is as aggressive and puts people in as bad spots as Ross Chastain does. He's just not as brash.
Well, also to that point, Kyle Larson gets the benefit of the doubt a lot because of how successful and how fast and how, generally speaking, how like impressive he is. I think, to your point, Kyle Larson has made a living, a damn good one, by putting people in equally as compromising positions as Ross did to Kyle Sunday on the last
In
restart.
everything he races.
I was trying to get the full context there because somebody said that Kyle was aggravated of how tight Ross ran him a couple of restarts prior, which they never ran into each other. The one ran him tight when he was on the bottom, ran him up in 1 and 2, which is what you have to do to try to get a good corner exit off of 2 for as tight as it is. There's a lot of areas. There's a lot of layers to this, like an onion, right? Because if Ross doesn't wreck Brennan Poole at Dover and collect coincidentally the same guy he got into it with this week, I think you can almost chalk it up as a racing deal.
Yeah, but he did.
Yeah, but he did, right? So now Ross finds himself in a position where he's making a lot of withdrawals out of that account.
Yep.
If you're not putting any credits in that thing, you're going to get to the playoffs and you're going to get raced like Kyle raced him those last couple of restarts. Driving your left rear, on your door. The restart right before the shoe was on the other foot and they swapped lanes. Larson, when they started wrecking behind him, Larson drove him right in the fence.
In the fence.
So before we dial up Chevy, before we start yelling at Eric Warren to come intervene in this thing,
Yeah.
it wasn't a one-sided deal. Like, there was tough and borderline dirty racing on both sides before the outcome of which Ross was full commit, like you said, when he got out of the media center, and it ended up with both of them in the fence.